Hey everybody. This morning I woke up with a song going through my head that happens once in a while. I'm sure it does to you too. And it's a song I really haven't heard for a long time. So I know it was a cry. It's a cry of my heart. And it's a song, I Need You More. Um, and it talks about how I need you more than yesterday. I need you more than ever before, more than the air I breathe, more than the next heartbeat. I need you more. And that's how I feel every single day. I just need him more because I couldn't get through this life without him. And it made me think about those of you who have contacted me and are just really honest about how you struggle with your anger with God. And I get that. I totally get that, and I understand that. I think about, I recently heard from someone, and she put it in a really good way. She said she struggles in being in that place between being angry with God and longing for him. And that's I guess, in praying about, Lord, what do you want me to share today? What's on your heart for anyone who would be watching this? And I feel like that's it, that um, those who are struggling in that place of being angry with God and yet longing to have that relationship back with God and longing to have him step in and heal your hurts. It comes to a place of being still before him and surrendering that pain to him and surrendering all the whys to him. And as I was reading the word, I opened the word this morning, and I am in Luke. I've been there for a while now, but in chapter 18, let me grab my glasses here. I opened my Bible, and it actually just came right open to this spot, and I had a couple of scriptures highlighted, and I want to read it to you. This is a familiar scripture with all of us, but Jesus is saying what is impossible with human beings is possible with God. And I thought, I'm not used to reading it in that translation. All things are possible with God, right? With God, all things are possible. But I love the way it says this: what is impossible with human beings is possible with God. It is not in us to be able to let go of these things and to move forward with our lives without our child. And I just kind of skimmed to see where my next highlighted verse was in this chapter, and it's the chapter ends with when Jesus, the blind man, one of the blind men that came to Jesus to be healed, and he's saying, "Son of David, have mercy on me." And Jesus says, "What do you want me to do for you?" And he says, "Lord, I want to see." And I feel like that's a question for you today. What do you want? What do you need Jesus to do for you today? We know that he's not going to bring our child back, but to say, I want to see. Lord, if that's what you want, if that's what you want from the Lord, tell him, I want to see. I want to see beyond this pain. I want to see how you're going to use this to do damage to the enemy for what he stole from me. I want to see how you're going to put my family back together. I want to see how you're going to use this to make me grow into become somebody that I wasn't before, and not somebody crippled and unable to live again. But I want to see how you're going to make me into somebody who's stronger, who's more compassionate, who I have talked to so many bereaved parents who have actually said, I like myself better now. Would I want to get this way, a different way than losing my child? Absolutely. But I would never want to go back to the person I was before my child left this earth. And so I'm just encouraging you, with God, with what human beings cannot do, what we cannot do in ourselves, what other people cannot do for us, God can do. And he's asking you, what do you want? What do you need from me? And I'm just encouraging you to release the wall of anger, let it down, Make a choice. It's just like you made a choice to receive Jesus by faith in your salvation. Just make a choice and say, I don't care how I feel. I don't care if I'm still angry at God. I'm going to tell him what I need from him. And I'm going to start taking the steps to coming back into that relationship and letting him heal this brokenness. Lord, I want to see how you're going to heal me. There are just so many things that we need from God, right? We need him so much more than we ever needed him before. So with that, I want to give you our word of hope that I always end with. I decided to pull something up on my phone. Let me get it up to you. Remember, we are here to be a light of hope in your place of darkness. Look for us on www.gpshope.org, and you'll also find us on Facebook. Be blessed and tell God, what do you need? And he will meet you in that place. It's a process, but he will meet you.